today we are rocking the no makeup look that is perfect for the back to school, work appropriate, I just want to chill kind of look. We have some glow, we have no false eyelashes, and we have some lip options available for you. So if you're interested in recreating this look for any of these occasions, make sure to keep on watching. Alright guys, so for this look, I usually wear my eyebrows a lighter shade that when I usually film. When I film, I really want to capture the look on camera, so I go a little darker. But in my everyday life, I choose for a more natural brow. I have a couple of problem areas at the beginning of one brow. It's a little bit bald, but we will go with it. First thing we're going to start with is the Studio AOA primer. A lot of people, they're not used to using primer. I think that it really does make your makeup last longer. So I just go ahead and apply it all over. Concealer, I have 3 go-tos. I don't use foundation every day only because I feel like it's a bit heavy for everyday wear, at least for me. So what I do is I conceal under the eyes and on the areas that I really do need it. Currently, depending on the situation, is what concealer I use. My go-to concealer for light coverage is the 2-in-1 concealer and foundation from Santee or Santee. This is Shopmissa $1. I just want to cover the areas that are my trouble areas. I really don't have crazy under eye issues, so this is just kind of a very light coverage. Just want to grab your brush or your beauty blender, whatever you use to blend, and start blending.
Looks like you're making your makeup to get ready for school.
Yeah. So usually in the morning I wake up at 6 and I give myself about 30 minutes if I'm being generous. And I recently cut my hair, so I kind of have to straighten it. If not, it'll be super poofy. So usually I want to get my makeup done fast, out of the way. So if you see me turning red, do not mind that. It will go away. Just pass whatever is left of the concealer underneath my eyebrow area just to clean up if I need to, because I do not carve out my brows in the my everyday life. Right now with this coverage, there are some spots that I see that need a second layer. The concealers that I use are these. Depending on the problem is which one of these I choose. If I have a pink or dark-ish area, I can go for my LA girl without overdoing it, or the photo focus really does the job with the photo focus, only because I want a little bit more coverage on the red areas that I have. You don't want to load up too much because remember, you're trying to give an illusion that you're not wearing makeup, but you are. I don't mind if you can tell a little bit because I'm not going for perfect flawless skin. Again, if I wanted that, I would use full out foundation. So if I have a little bit of redness left or you can still kind of see through the skin, it's fine for me. Trying the FItme translucent powder for under the eyes because I really struggle with that area. I'm liking it better than using the regular face powder. We're gonna set under the eyes with the FItme Matte Poreless Translucent Powder. AOA Studio brush, this was $1. It's really good. I'm really looking into buying the whole line, but if you're in the market for good brushes, Shopmissa offers pretty good ones. It's gonna set the face with the Fair Light FItme Translucent. I find that this powder won't keep you like super matte throughout the day, but it does a good job for like good light coverage to set your makeup. You might need to retouch if you have oily skin, but using a good primer usually solves that. You can't stop here because then you're gonna walk out the door looking like a pancake, flat and round, and we don't want that. So to spice up and sculpt our face, I usually have 2 go-to products. The first one looks really ghetto, but It's really good. First one's a Clean Color Tan Raw. This is really, really nice. Light, buttery, $1, which is nice. For fair skin like mine, I don't like orangey or gray toned contour or bronzer, so this one is a good in between. Second option is the City Color Matte Bronzer in Caramel. It's a light buttery texture. I got it for about $3 to $5. I'm not too sure what it retails for in the website. So either or, if you have super fair skin and you want a very light, minimal makeup coverage, these are the two. So today I'm gonna go in with my handy dandy super ghetto broken bronzer. And I'm gonna go in with a flat Go Tools brush. I like this one because it's not so dense. I have some control to sculpt and I can do circular motions and still kind of blend it out. I usually like to make a fish face and start at the very top of the side and work my way in circular motions down. Now, I see people in everyday life have crazy harsh contour lines or bronzer up to like right here, like they just bronze their entire face. You want to perhaps stop right here midway and blend it because you don't want it to end up next to your mouth, okay? Because we don't like that look, so make sure that you are looking at yourself not only in vanity lighting, but that you have some kind of check before you walk out the door, because we want to look flawless and blended. You can see now that my face looks healthier, more sculpted without being overdone. We're gonna go in with the Shopmissa Airglow blush. I'm gonna go in very light. I like to first kind of tap the color and then work it back in circular motions. So I get the center and I work it back. I kind of want to make sure that my bronzer, blush, and highlight all blend together. The highlight that I'm currently really liking is called Peach Blossom. You could get it at 100haircosmetics.com. What I like to do is I like to run it once all over the areas I'm going to do that, and then see if I need to spray and do a second run depending on how I'm feeling. If I don't want to blind anybody that day, I'll do one run, and if I feel like I want to really glow, then I'll do that second layer. A pointy tapered brush. I like to start at the very top, not heavy, because again, you want the flawless, beautiful skin effect. So I just want to run it to about halfway right there. So when I look straight, you don't want your highlight all the way over here. So just kind of run it. I'm gonna go at the top of the brow. So basically when you're trying to figure out highlight, when you, under the light, in any sort of light, if you tilt your head, where the light hits, that's basically where you want your highlight to be. Pretty much done right there. I'm going to go in with my setting spray just to adjust the powder and see what I need to retouch or fix. So everybody's wondering, well, why haven't you done anything to your eyes? Realistically speaking, most of the time I take up most of my actual time on my face and my skin. I do, however, focus my attention on my lash line. Most of us have some kind of pigmentation on your eyelid, which is what I like to call natural eyeshadow. So I'm not gonna mess with that. Right now, my eyes look kind of browny peach. We're gonna go with that. Go ahead and go in with my eyebrow pomade. This is a really nice brow pomade. It's for about $2 or $3, but I know on the website it retails for about $7, but it's pretty good. What I like to do is really quickly run it through my lash line. No crazy bold wing liner, no intense liner, just kind of to define your lashes before you go in and curl them. If you do have oily eyelids, I suggest that you do set them with the translucent powder just to avoid any creasing throughout the day, but I don't. I have really dry ones, so I don't worry about that. If you feel that you want to help your eye out, your eye shape a little bit, you can do a tiny little baby wing. Again, you don't have full-on eyeliner, but you do want to have a very light stroke. You do see some kind of definition on my eyes versus when I had nothing. If you have brown eyes and you want to spice up this technique, you can go for a plum or maroon shade that really works well with brown eyes. If you do not have a eyelash curler in your life, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how you live, because you go from sad eyes to happy eyes, and we all want happy and awake eyes. So let's do one side because some people don't believe this. If I look straight ahead, you can see that one eye is happy and lifted and the other eye is just kind of sad in there. So we want happy, happy opened eyes every single day. I talked about this mascara before. It is a Mexican brand. It's called Byapple. Really like it. They have almond, mamey, avocado, all sorts of stuff. I use this one for mascara and their clear one as a brow gel. It works wonders. Super awesome. It does have a thick wand, but let me tell you something, for people like me that don't have a lot of lashes, this is my friend. Okay, so it just depends on what you are looking for. I like really bold, chunky lashes, okay, without them being crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and coat our lashes. Right now is the time in the morning where you start checking out how much time you have left. If you're feeling that you have 0 time and you must now leave because you might be late, there's 2 options that I usually do. Option 1, I'm being late, I'm running out the door. Get a chapstick or get a lip balm that has some kind of color in it so that you don't look super dead. Swipe it and go. If you're feeling fancy like I am right now, then my go-to colors are usually pinky, brown, nudes, and that's pretty much what I think complements my skin tone. But depending on what you're into for every day, you might do a lip liner and a gloss, or you might do a liquid lipstick. These are $1 in the Shopmissa website. I like this formula because it is very lightweight, it smells good, and it's very comfortable in moisturizing. Is it the most waterproof resistant? No. But I think it's really nice, and overall I don't feel my lips crusty or anything at the end of a long day. For everyday wear people, it's nice if you are aware of the distance others come when they talk to you. For me, in my workplace, I work with a lot of face-to-face and presentation. If I overline my lips like I do sometimes for photography, I'm gonna look a little scary. So in the everyday application of my lip liner, you might notice that I'm not doing a overline lip like I would in other pictures. I don't do crazy overlining, but just FYI, good information to have. At this point, you are pretty much done. You look natural, you look put together, you have some glow going on, and you don't look overdone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look. If you recreate this look, make sure to hashtag me, follow me on all my social medias, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. This does not look graceful.